Hello, I'm Musafriyati from Mechanical Engineering, cohort 2019. And today I want to show you about my class activity and senior mechanical laboratory. So because of the pandemic, the laboratory experiment activity is conducted in our hometown. We divided into a group and we conduct the experiment in our daily life that consists of analysis for thermodynamic, heat transfer, and fluid mechanics. So in this video presentation consists of 5 parts. First is preparation of the experiment, the step assembling the setup, the experiment part, analysis of the experiment from the data collection, and conclusion. At the end, I will give my feedback for this course. The next is preparation. So the preparation part done by doing 4 steps. First is discussion, second purchasing, third is shipping, fourth is experiment and analysis. First, my group do discussion to decide which schematic we will use, and then we do literature review in some paper and propose the idea with our lecturer. We take experiment from a paper with title a simple hair dryer experiment to demonstrate the first law thermodynamic from Robert Edwards, the Pennsylvania State University. After we propose and the instructor approve it, we start to list the component what we need. The second is purchase our lab component by offline and online. One of my friends come to the offline store to buy some component, especially for the measurement component such as thermocouple, pressure gauge, anemometer, and caliper. And then the rest component include the additional purchase. We buy it online. The third is shipping. So there are many options of expedition such as GNA, GNT, Si Cepat, and other. However, even our house is near, we using fast expedition with low price, which is GNA, and it takes 1 until 3 days. Then the last is experiment and analysis. After all the components arrive in my home, uh, I start to unboxing it and record the setup process and the experiment, and I will upload it in the Teams, in the Microsoft Teams to report my progress. As you can see in this table, this is the main component we use in our experiment. Most of them we purchase it offline, especially for the thermocouple, pressure gauge, caliper, and anemometer. And then from the table, the estimate price of each component with shipping costs. In total, we spent around 914,600 rupiahs. This cost exclude the shipping from group member to another group member. Then why we choose a hairdryer to be our experiment? So because a common hairdryer makes an excellent example of an open thermodynamic system. In this figure, show the energy terms that are involved in first law thermodynamics. For a steady state condition, the total energy in must equal to the total energy out. In this lab, the student attempt to measure all of these energy terms and then compare the electricity work from different velocity and temperature. So in our group, we did experiment with different level of velocity and temperature of hair dryer. So basically, the hair dryer have 3 levels of speed and temperature. Then because each of us have different capability of electricity in our house, we did it differently. So I use the medium, then Dara for the high level, and Fitri for the small level. Then the second, the energy into the hairdryer include the electricity work, the total enthalpy of the incoming air, and the kinetic energy of the incoming air, and there is any heat transfer from the case to the from the gas to the ambient. This type of heat transfer is called convection. So for the heat transfer phenomenon, we will observe convection that happen inside the pipe. Then the next is energy out of the hair dryer is in a form of air. Then we will analyze the mass flow rate inside the pipe that will be installed in the hair dryer. So as you can see in this picture, this is the assembly of our hair dryer experiment. So we just need hair dryer and pipe. And then this is the step to assembly the hair dryer experiment. And then first we cut the pipe into 32 centimeter and then connect the pipe and the hair dryer using masking tape. And then if we want to measure the temperature, we install the thermocouple in the both side in this point 1, and then the second thermocouple we put it in this called point 2, and then switch on the electrical source. And then when we want to measure the velocity, we first not install the pipe because we want to measure the uh, velocity in point 1 first. And then if we want to measure the velocity in point 2, we install again the pipe and then we measure the velocity in this point. And then record the data and perform the calculation and analysis using the obtained data. I will explain the more clearly with the design with the drawing design in the next slide. So this is the clear schematic drawing when we want to collect the data. As you can see from the two pictures, these are the way we do the experiment and collecting the data of temperature and velocity. So in the setup point 1, we just need measure the velocity, while in the setup point 2, we measure the velocity for point 2 and the both temperature. The assembly of the setup done by connect the pipe with the hair dryer and make sure there is a hole between the pipe and the mouth of hair dryer in order to place the thermocouple. The reason why we measure the temperature like this because it is to make sure that we taking temperature data at the same time and we can reduce the possibility error by doing this kind of strategy. Next is about measuring the pressure. So actually we buy a pressure gauge to measure the pressure, but when we try it on the setup, it doesn't work because we found that the pressure is too small. So my group discussed another method to measure the pressure and asked our lecturer about the method, and he said we can do that method. So our method is we have formula pressure equal to force divided by cross-section area. While force is the multiplication of the mass and the acceleration of gravity. Then our method is to measure the mass by putting some mass. Actually, we use rice above the hair dryer, so it's look like in this picture, and then we turn on the power, and then we take little by little the rice until the mass is little bit move. Then we take it the mass and measure it on the weighing scale. We take the data for point 1 and point 2 because the pressure of the air coming from the hair dryer may be different from point 1 and point 2. Next is the principle of experiment. So the experiment are consisting of three phenomena. First, thermodynamic. The principle is used the first law thermodynamics, which states that In steady state condition, the energy in is equal to the energy out. And in this experiment, we will get some data collection to calculate the power electricity used for hair dryer. And then the second is heat transfer. In the hair dryer, the heat is transferred by convection through the air. There is temperature differences between 2 points, and from that we will calculate the heat transfer by convection. Last, in fluid mechanics, the phenomenon that is going to be observed is the mass flow rate of the air. The parameter that is going to be measured is the velocity, area, temperature, and pressure of the inlet and outlet of the pipe. Thus, for this experiment is to analyze the phenomenon happen in the setup and collecting the data such as diameter of the pipe inlet and outlet, temperature, velocity, and pressure. Then from the three experiment, we will get data collection such as diameter of the inlet and outlet, mass of the rise to calculate the pressure, temperature each point, velocity each point, and as I said before, the pressure obtained from the force divided by the cross-section area. And as you can see in this screen, the pressure at point 1 is 1159.4 Pascal, and then for the point 2, 1034.53 Pascal. We are in the analysis part for heat transfer. So, heat transfer occurs whenever there is a temperature differences, and in our experiment, we got that the temperature of the inlet and the outlet inside the pipe is different. The heat transfer is happen by convection. When the hot air from the heat source flow through the air to the surrounding, which have low temperature compared with the heat source. And then from those variable we get we we will calculate the heat transfer in the pipe by assuming it is a hollow cylinder, uniform surface temperature, and 1D. As you can see in the screen, the heat transfer resulting from the experiment is about 10.25 watt. Phenomenon we observe is the fluid experiment. We will calculate the mass flow rate. So the mass flow rate is defined as the rate of movement of liquid pass through a unit area. The mass flow is directly dependent on the density, velocity of liquid, and the area cross-section. Here you can see the data collection and the calculation of the mass flow rate. Then first we calculate the density from each point. And then this is the mass flow rate in the point 1, which is in the inlet, is higher than the point 2 in the outlet part, because the mass flow rate is depending on the density. That's why the mass flow rate at point 1 is higher than the point 2. The thermodynamic experiment. So the energy into the system has to equal to the energy out for the steady state condition. From the conservation of mass, the mass in has to be equal to the mass out for steady state. In this experiment require the student to consider all of the energy terms associated with the hair dryer. The energy going in include the electric work, the total enthalpy of the incoming air, and the kinetic energy of the incoming air. Then the energy out include the total enthalpy of the outgoing air and the kinetic energy of the outgoing air and any heat transfer from the gas to the ambient. In this equation, we neglect the potential energy. So, in my calculation, according to the velocity and temperature level of my hair dryer, is we get the power, the electricity power is around 0.3 watt. Uh, as I said before, that our our level for the hair dryer is different. So Fitri take the low and me medium and Dara high. So here the comparison of the power electricity from different level of hair dryer. So from the data result, it can be concluded that when the fan speed is increased, it requires more power, and increasing the outgoing temperature will also require more power too. So we are in the last part, which is conclusion. So in this lab activity offered the student excellent demonstration of the heat transfer, fluid mechanics, and thermodynamics by setting up the setup independently with the group. Most of the instruments are available at Multi-Lab in Jogja and from the online shop. The students learn several things from this experiment. Primarily, they get a hand-on experiment with the first law of thermodynamics, heat transfer, and mass flow rate. They get a sense of which terms in the energy equation are significant and which might be considered negligible. And then the temperature differences at a different point and the mass flow rate inside the cylinder. From the experiment itself, it proved that the high velocity and temperature will require more power electricity. Second, the heat transfer by convection happen inside the pipe because there is temperature differences between the 2 points of the pipe. Then last, the mass flow rate will be bigger when it have high density. Overall, the experiment went well and can be done individually in our home with following the instruction and safety rule. Of course, this experiment also was monitored by the instructor because we must to update every progress of our experiment. This also can build teamwork and communication skill with along the group. Last, I will give feedback to this course. So for me, this course is very interesting and I'm enjoying this course. Even though we can do experiment in the lab and cannot meet each other, since we are doing experiment individually in our home, it is more challenging because we as a group have to create the module by ourselves and purchasing it by ourselves, and it is also help the student to learn and show the creativity to solve some problem in the experiment. Besides that, we have instructor to help us if we didn't have any idea to solve the problem. That's all from me. Thank you.